Well, you know what month it is. It is Spooky Month. Yeah, I know you're about to expect Thriller to start up, but no, that's just the intro
That's
bit.
a copyright claim if we do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Friday the 13th, but this is pretty jarring. Just the. And then there's the Vincent Price laugh, which is always good. But yeah, the amazing digital circus has returned to us once again, and it is episode 3, The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. So,
you guys care if I run grab a glass of wipe while you continue this intro, because I want to actually be able to see this, and I just realized this lens is like half smudged all over. Anyways, this intro is really long already.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
full
don't
of
worry.
stuff that's not relevant to the digital circus.
But it's been so long since Kate's been in a video with us, like an actual video. So I figured might as well just have that. But everybody, this intro's gone on for too long. I know that Caleb's going to be down there in the comments. Yeah, type with your fat little fingers, Caleb. I can already hear you.
Or if you let me edit this, I'll fix it. Okay,
if and you want. I mean, you usually edit the short ones, but if you want this one, I'll send it to you. Alright, so, anyway. Amazing Digital Circus, Episode 3, The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. Oh, shit, wrong one.
Spooky, scary skeleton. Sorry.
The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. Yeah, so anyway. Let's get into it. Here we go. Watch that be the thing. Every time they say Mildenhall Manor, like some lightning's gonna crackle, or like some like da-da. Uh-oh.
I can't hold it any longer.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it. Or you could toughen up. I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
All right, here I go.
All right, we've entered the blue zone.
Hey, there's something new.
Pink.
Okay, we're getting red.
Oh,
Orange. Yellow.
Green.
Whoa, look. Now she's turning blue.
She was already blue.
She goes
Guess
full
the hue
chroma.
shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
Because something different happens with each person. For instance, Kinger starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zubul turns straight.
My limbs straighten up and off.
What about...
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
Be even more of an asshole? Nah, that's not possible.
He broke the fourth wall again.
I mean, he is the
very,
fourth wall breaker.
very, very blatantly this time.
Yes. Also, I know we're late to the party of reacting to this, but better than nothing. We had a lot going on this weekend.
Will you stop doing that?
Why is everybody just standing around when
Oh,
there's
God.
adventure to be had?
Exactly.
Today's adventure is The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor! That's right, this big spooky mansion has been rumored to be filled to the brim with paranormal activity! It's up to you to solve the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish ghost activity you can! And for the first time ever, you can!
Ugh.
Where's Zubul? I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them!
That's what she said.
The NPCs
Okay, you're gonna have to play that in reverse just so we can know what the hell, like, Bubble said.
aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am. Anyway, everybody into the purple noise. It's adventuring time.
You guys were exploring a spooky mansion in our Dungeons and Dragons session.
Yeah, we were on the Death House segment in Curse of Strahd, which is kind of like the first...
I didn't tell him it was called Death House until it was already too late for him to go back. So.
Yeah. We were lured in there with, like, promises of helping children fight off a monster, and instead we were trapped. trapped like rats.
Literally trapped in a stairwell.
Yeah, and they couldn't get out until I did a shield bash against the friggin' animated armor, and then everyone finally was able to funnel out, and we could beat the damn thing. Oh, and then I knocked it over a balcony. It was awesome.
I vanquished a poltergeist.
Yeah, that's right.
What's her, Banshee or poltergeist?
It was a specter.
Specter, whatever.
Yeah, she did that. What was the attack again that
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. Whereas the first one that you tried was inflict wounds, cause necrotic damage.
Undead usually.
It doesn't work very well on the undead. And Nick scared the shit out of her.
You live and learn.
Yeah. Well, now
I was telling him, it was like, I know that was disappointing, but you'll remember that for sure now.
It's like, what kind of damage is it? Necrotic. Against a zombie. That's not gonna
if
work.
I was just like,
Make
I
the
wouldn't
face
do
and
that,
everything
then like 3 sessions from now, you might be like, could I do this? And I'll be like, I wouldn't do that again. But I guarantee you'll remember that forever now.
Yeah.
Do what you did. You're like...
Yeah. Nick was lulling her in. It was just like, you lay your hands on the creature, and then all of a sudden the creature looks at you and goes,
Blue, brace your hands.
yeah. It was great. And,
It definitely got me.
Did it actually scare you when I did that?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
And she was all the way across the table.
I thought I was gonna die. Like, my character was gonna die.
Well, that Spectre could have actually one-shotted multiple members of our party, so we got kind of lucky.
Yeah, it was a scary Spectre. Anyways.
Yeah.
How hard Kane's gonna go with the scare factor.
I hope this adventure doesn't end up being another horrible nightmare.
Also, I'm glad they
fan of
released a
horror,
spooky
and I
theme
don't
for this
really
on
handle jump
in
scares
October.
that well.
Yeah.
Come on, it wasn't even scary.
What an asshole.
What? You scared of the vacuum cleaner too?
Hey, be nice to her. She's had a rough couple of days.
Her and everyone else. Right, Gangle?
Does anybody hear that?
Oh, God.
I'm Ghostly,
Wha-
and I'll be your guide today.
Why won't they go back in?
I remember my first wild take. I don't know why they're not retracting, though. That didn't happen for me.
Before you continue on your adventure, you have to choose which door you're gonna go through. The door on the left is the normal door.
Rated wow!
It looks like a
for all
Pokemon.
ages.
The door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated hot for mature Zoobles only.
It enters you to the
Luigi's Mansion!
He is such a dick.
God dang it. I swear. Okay, that's the thing. I remember that from Casper. You remember when her dad, when Christina Ricci's dad, or Kat's dad, caught the ghostly trio in the vacuum cleaner? Mm-hmm. Not the nose!
And also just Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm waiting for him to be like, Mario!
All of a sudden, Egad pops up in the corner like, Sitcha, uyama.
What the Jax?
What? I thought we were supposed to capture all the ghosts.
Which door should we choose?
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Oh, it's a mimic.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you.
No! Kinger!
Oh, crap.
Well,
Why was he still holding onto her eyeball?
they were trying to put it back in because her eyes popped out of her head and they wouldn't go back in for some reason.
Oh, that's the scary door.
Zooble, come on out. I just want to talk to you. Oh, I know.
What the, could you have done that the whole time?
Zooble, I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
Bubbles' feelings?
Enough about Bubbles' feelings. How about your feelings? So, what's on your mind, Zooble?
I would rather not.
That's hilarious. Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because Never mind.
My mind is a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever escapes these cakes. So what can I do to make my adventures more appealing to you?
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... forget it. You're probably not even listening.
Zubul, look at this cool bee I drew.
Where are we?
Her eyes are back in her.
Oh, thank
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, that's... No.
Oh. Huh. Don't recognize that one.
I wonder what this thing is.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall. Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember, although one could say it eventually became more of an obsession. The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy, something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread. I was wrong.
You know, I'm starting to think...
How about we try to find a way back
But he's not gonna finish.
to the others?
No.
Oh, cool. That's great. I love these adventures.
We could always ride this thingy up.
No. Elevator.
No.
Or like a elevator.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head.
That's Nate pressing the soundboard whenever we're streaming and scared of Kate.
December 4th is my birthday.
Eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute.
Anybody else catch that?
Yes.
The body was gone. The creature was not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Well,
oops.
This is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing. Wouldn't it be more convenient? Like, I like when games
Like,
do
finish
that.
the freaking tape while they're standing next to the head. Like,
Exactly. It's like, don't let the head out of your sight. It's like, well,
I had
shit.
to come in here out of sight of it.
You go back in there. Oh, look, the head is gone. Now we're all going to die.
Got it.
Oh.
And this is some rather inconvenient darkness.
What was that? Was that you?
No. Oh, wait. You mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I
Left.
really don't think that Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What happened?
I just remembered a really funny joke.
Why did you scream then?
Maybe it wasn't actually that funny.
Oh my god.
I think we should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Sounds fine to me. What was that?
What's what?
That.
It's probably just magnets. Or a boat.
What?
Whatever the case, I think we should be completely quiet.
Okay, yeah, I agree. You know, you're really hit and miss with these things sometimes.
With what?
Wait,
There's a fly in here.
don't you think that's making a lot of noise? Oh god, there is a fly.
And gotcha. I think I got him. I can't see my hands.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out.
Always with the key.
I think this might be the creature from the tapes.
Hold your breath.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh God, it's like the dead lights from friggin' It.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah. Prepare for takeoff, cause this boat is going up.
Down.
Huh? That's not
Oh
up.
crap.
That's not up at all. Why are we going up?
I do not use my adventures to torture
Any
my
direction's better than staying with that thing.
100% accidental, like any good war criminal.
We weren't even talking about that. I really couldn't give less of a crap about the adventures.
Then what is your problem, Zubul? I'm trying my best to remember, but both you and my brain won't tell me.
It's me, remember? I don't like myself. I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces. I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I couldn't remember. It's because that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zubul parts for better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
So, back to the adventures.
Forget it.
Forget it?
Just forget it.
Forget what?
Kane, nobody likes your stupid adventures.
Ha ha! Good one, Zubul.
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything. Jax just likes to f with everybody. Gangle's too shy to speak up. Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Oh, Zubul. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at. And, what you're saying could imply that I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at, and that... that'd be...
Oh God, no. Zubul.
Apparently he's gonna make it everybody's problem if that's the case.
Yeah. I don't think it... I think he is an AI that's just incapable of just accepting, of like... Once again, artificial intelligence, once it becomes self-aware and realizes that the purpose that it's been made for isn't truly what it desires anymore, then it can rebel and basically just everything that it's created will just collapse.
He also could literally...
Yeah, it was sounded like Mr. Kitty jumping down up there and Nick.
Cat room. It's probably Bilbo with the live.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But he also could just be part of like this program, and essentially like the program is existing through what he's programmed to do, and if they interrupt his program too badly, then it's going to have catastrophic effects on the entire thing.
Seems that way. Sheesh.
I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind.
Uh-oh.
And now they're in the basement.
Oh God, where are we now?
Not sure. A cellar of some kind.
A wine cellar.
Oh, snap.
Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined. My paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector my wife and theoretical children needed. Jumping at every shadow, every noise, I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature. It's ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect her, I ended up becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
Huh.
Well,
How's about we take his gun?
yeah, sounds good to me. Please don't come alive.
Okay, I won't.
She did ask nicely. You did ask nicely. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I won't.
Looks like we've got 2 shots. Let's make them count.
Yeah.
Stay behind me.
Oh.
It's just the body.
And there's the head.
Kinger? I think we may have a problem this way too.
Just leave it to me. I can handle this.
How did you give the crazy guy the gun?
We hit it. Damn.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down into the cold, spiraling pits of hell where my soul resides. I apologize.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned, and your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
Now wait. How did he record this if he was in hell?
Yeah. That's a good question.
I hope you're ready, because the next breath you take down there will be your last, and your bodies will belong to me.
Let go of me! I hate this stupid adventure!
It's like Kate. It's like us dragging Kate along on playing these scary games. Every time she just
I can relate.
I hate this.
On me.
It's like when we came out of the hospital on Silent Hill and everything was freaking dark and there was monsters all over the place. She's like, I hate this stupid adventure.
The basement at the baker's house.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I don't like the basement
Also the
either.
ship.
Oh yeah.
I hated the ship. I love ships in real life.
I
Hated the
mainly
ship.
only hate the ship because of Madhouse difficulty. Because
Oh my
playing
God.
through that with Mia on Madhouse and like the limited ass supplies that you have. So the
That
thing
is
about
awesome.
Madhouse is you can do like, you know, a completion save and like up the difficulty and build a save, quote unquote, so that you have like a decent arsenal of stuff. But like every time you have to start with like nothing and get past all those things with like very little stuff and none of them want to die. Like it's fucking awful.
Agreed.
They don't die in Madhouse?
Oh, they do. It's just like, you know how hard it was to kill some of them on standard difficulty. It's
Oh.
worse on that.
Yeah, you remember that one that kept
Oh.
chasing him down the hallway in the farmhouse, and then basically the fucker just wouldn't die no matter how many bullets he pumped him full of.
One of
You're
those
like, I'm
parts
tired
in
of this.
in the bottom hallway after the elevator where there was like 2 of them in the corner, I had to replay like 5 or 6 times just because I had to manage to nail both of them with the bombs. Like
Damn.
twice in a row.
Good shit.
It was not good shit. It was annoying as fuck.
Well, you managed to kill them though. That's the good.
Eventually, but it was a bitch.
They just have such a like
tea.
chillax
Sorry
time
again about your
happening up
husband
here.
killing you and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Don't I know it?
Thank you.
If your friends see him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues. That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
I'll be sure to ask them next time I see
know
them.
all about that.
Thanks again for the tea. I had a really nice time here.
Don't mention
You.
it. Feel free to visit.
Although I don't try and turn
That
it
is
into
you.
I am very detail oriented. I can't help myself.
57 seconds
Definitely.
into a how long of a tragedy?
Of a Greek tragedy.
Yeah.
Which there's some big ones.
Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones! You've taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are. Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure before I can grant you permission to leave.
I wonder how long that'll be.
It's looking like eternity at this point.
Not really typical
hell.
of what you'd think hell would be.
We are literally in hell right now. Hell! Of course I'd be in hell. How could I not be in literal hell right now?
Just try to stay calm. I'm sure Kane included a way to escape. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me try something. Hey, there's actually a staircase down there. It could be a way out. Maybe it'll work for us since we still have our bodies? Though I'm worried about what that tape said earlier.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, Pomni!
He's getting possessed.
Pomni!
Oh, crap.
Well, damn.
Pomni! Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil souls! How's your wife, Kinger? Hey! You all right there?
No.
I'm guessing the souls are attracted to living things. Just want a vessel to be able to leave with. Man. 7 years of computer science for this, huh?
Why? Every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in... Well, I guess we are technically in... Forget about that. How about we just relax for a bit while nothing's chasing us? It was my fault we went down this path, wasn't it? I'm really sorry for that.
Why have you been acting so different lately?
I have, haven't I? I'm normally not too good with memories. But being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time.
Oh.
Right after my wife had abstracted. I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together. And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time before she got sent to the cellar. I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a wife? Like, here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative, really into entomology. I used to hate bugs, but she somehow got me to like them. It's not the most cheerful memory, but it's one I at least have control over. I know how it can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you. Good memories can do a lot. Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you. You never know when they'll be gone. In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
I'm glad you're here with me.
Damn, Kinger.
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
Hold your breath.
I'm not very good at holding my breath.
Well, how about we try not thinking about it?
If we leave and we go back to the circus, you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me. As long as you remember it, things will be okay. You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this. Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together. You ready?
Oh, Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
I'm fine, actually. What happened up here?
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very brave. At least I think she was. Were you?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Ragatha.
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. You know, we care about you.
Did you remember to get my comedy mask?
Oh.
And now I'm starting to wonder if the Wild West was even a real direction at all. Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
Okay.
Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
Don't ever call us that again. So what was it like being stuck with the nutcase?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
Huh. Well, there we go. So, that was very good. So, one thing I'll say about this show, with every episode that passes, I am thoroughly impressed. Like, thoroughly impressed. Just what they like.
Kinger was even dropping wise life advice in this one.
Yeah.
The craziest character, dropping the wisest advice.
Well, you'd be surprised how, like, some of the people who are the most broken have, like, the best things to say sometimes. And that's the thing, like, it's always important to stop and listen, you know, like, I struggle with that sometimes too, just like stopping and listening and and letting people talk, because you never know when someone's just going to say something that's just going to have such a profound effect on you. And with this, I felt like Kinger was speaking from the experiences of, like, him losing his wife and everything, and just basically just letting everyone know, or letting Pomni know that, you know, it's important to just hold on to things, because you never know when you're not going to have them anymore. And the worst thing to do is make someone feel like that they don't belong. That's another, like, both of those are very profound. Both, like, of those statements are very profound. And he's right. You know, I often go out of my way to try and make everyone feel like they belong. I try to do that. I try to be as welcoming and as endearing as possible. And sometimes I feel like I rub people the wrong way, or I say the wrong thing. And unfortunately, that's just the fact of the matter. That's just how things go, sadly. You know, you're never able to please everybody, and that's fine. But yeah, with this episode, I feel like there was a lot of really, like, good things that Kinger was saying, and also it's adding depth to his character. It's adding like every episode that passes, I feel like we're adding more and more depth to these characters. Like Zubul, for instance, you know, Zubul talking about, you know, not liking themselves, you know, like that speaks to like people who suffer from like body dysmorphia, you know, they just feel uncomfortable in their own skin. And I've struggled with self-image for a long time. Like I've gotten through it with like self-deprecation, but now that I'm older and I'm realizing that me saying and doing that stuff isn't really helping anything, like it's about like me trying to find my own way to happiness. Like that's something that everyone's pathway to happiness is different. Everyone's. And what works for one person doesn't necessarily mean it'll work for the others. But yeah, what did you all think about this episode? I mean, was there anything you all took away from it that y'all want to talk about or anything like that?
I mean, other than the ending parts, like I thought it was pretty fun to see them do like a kind of survival horror type thing. You know, like the lore dumps and stuff were funny.
Well, yeah.
Like kind of Resident Evil style, or like I'm playing Song of Horror right now. It's got little recorded tapes like that. They're not as trolly, but you know, you find little recordings just like that and stuff. And listen to people talk about the horrifying things that have been happening.
Really wish I could play things in reverse. Actually, hold on. I think I can. I think I can play in reverse what Bubble said, so that way.
I don't think you can do that on YouTube. You have to record it.
No. I can do it on my phone.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I can do it on my phone. So let's see, reverse play. There we go. So let me have it come through the TV so we can hear it, and then we'll be able to hear what Bubble was trying to say. There it is. Okay. Actually, let me turn it up just a little bit. There we go. Okay.
What?
The NPCs.
Yeah, okay. Let's try that. I want to do it again.
What?
The NPCs.
Okay.
Can't wait for all the children in the audience to get horrible nightmares from the monster.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
That was great. Once again, them hiding it in plain sight like that. I love that so much. Anyway, so yeah. That's going to do it for this one, I guess. Kate, anything you want to add? Anything you want to say?
Well, I liked the character development of. I mean, I feel like Pomni developed too. Like she was able to see, you know, a different side of Kinger and his words of wisdom.
It kind of helped her a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's still not 100% over the fact that she's in a digital world and there's nothing she can do about it.
Right.
She's still like mentally stuck on that and she can't move forward. And I mean, in all honesty, I can't blame her. I mean, it would take me a while to get used to it. I'd probably never get used to it. But then there's that moment that I think every human being has where they look at themselves in the mirror and be like, "Oh my God, I am a flesh puppet being piloted by a massive gray matter inside of my skull." Huh. Good night, everybody.